Hey everybody, Jimmy here, and I got
Robert.
You guys remember him? We're gonna do the unboxing today. We got a lot of cool stuff, so let's just get started.
All right. It's a good order this week. Good order. I had too much fun doing it. All right.
We had a lot of fun doing it last time.
This was like the best list I've seen in like 6-7 months, honestly. All right.
So how many boxes we got today?
We got 5. All right, good, nice. Box is warm, good heat packs. I know most of the nation right now is freezing. All right, first bag. Gold Austral Keelys. Got 5 pairs in there. These guys are gorgeous.
Really,
nice
really
little orange, yeah, kind of tangerine look color. Look amazing underneath the Monster Rays. All right, and Pandagaras. Sell a whole bunch of these every week. I love them. I actually kind of like them a little bit better than the plecos for cleaning. I find that they don't seem to nibble on the plants like a bristlenose pleco might. So that's why I kind of have a little bit of favoritism towards these guys. And stay a little bit smaller too, so they fit in 20s, pretty well. Okay. Blue Tuxedo Platies. Love me some platies. I need some blue. That's some nice blues. I don't know if the camera's picking that up pretty well.
Yeah, it's getting in close. That is a nice blue. Or being in the bag and everything.
Yeah, I think of the libraries, the platies are like my favorite. And yes, I did take home some of those Bumblebee platies that on the last unboxing. All right, Jimmy's favorite, Diamond Head Neon Tetras.
Oh yeah.
Super
they don't
scared.
Look too good right now.
These guys will look stunning in about like 48 hours. I mean, and definitely you can see it when you stand above them and you stand out. So these might be a kind of a new staple in the shop. They seem to be doing pretty well.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, I think this is I think these are double stage boxes. Box number, I guess 1.5.
1.5.
All right, Clown Keelys. I haven't had these forever.
Yes.
These came in nice and big. These are gonna look cool.
Yep.
These are gonna look cool. Got some customers looking for these, so I'm gonna have some happy customers. All right, White Clouds.
Are these the Goldens?
No, just a regular old White Cloud, but I'm pretty dang low on these guys, so I think these are kind of picking up some popularity, probably because we've been doing some videos on them. Super underrated fish, kind of a forgotten gem from like the tropical fish keeping area. I love these guys.
Yep, I just posted something about them where I'm beginning to love them more and more lately. So
yeah, and they look awesome when a male is like flashing. Something to be seen. All right, Autos, sea poop in the bag. That's good.
Regular Combinados, yep.
Just regular Combinados.
Not much to see here, folks.
All right, blue neon gobies. Gotta get me some cool gobies in the shop.
This is a cool unboxing.
Yeah, these are also kind of great. Also, algae eater too for your tanks, like even nanos as well, like 10 gallons, 20 gallons. I think I did on Instagram like a video of it was either the blue neon or the cobalt. They're very similar looking Stiphodon species, and you can see them like going along the ballast area, just munching away on some like little brown hair algae.
Ooh.
And the males on those will look better once they like get section mature. All right, SAEs, little tiny dudes. Great for your hair algae issue.
The TR stands for tank raised, if anybody is asking.
Trick with these guys, you just kind of have to slightly starve them just a little bit in your tanks. If not, they'd rather just munch away on like your flake food, brine shrimp, rather than eating the algae. But if you starve them a little bit, they will do work on your tank.
All right, let's move on to box number 2.
Watch Rob fail at cutting a box. Box number 2. Let's see if we make this guy.
Come on, Hulk.
Be angry. All right, Ember Tetras. Haven't had these for about a week. Sold out. Couldn't get a hold of them for a while. I think I ordered 100 of these guys. Definitely just a Tetra that's just gaining more and more steam. One of my favorite like top 5 nanofish to have. Right now, very washed out, but these guys will look sweet.
Yep. Nice amber color. Amber is the color of your inner.
Showdown at Puffer. Came in nice and little, fairly plump. We'll fatten him up.
He is plump.
Yeah. These guys move like hotcakes still in the store, so he'll probably find a home here in a few days. Frogs.
Little derpy little fellows there.
Yeah. I love these guys. Little frogs, staple from any kid's tank. Even
Right.
adults too.
I think majority of it goes to kids whenever they come into the shop. They go straight to the frogs.
Frogs. I think there's like that little childhoodness kind of gets unlocked when you see those things. So. All right, Julii Corridoras. Get a little small, but actually look pretty good. Water's not too murky. These guys, of all the corridors I bring in,
Always murky.
water's always murky.
Don't
These
know
got the
what.
most like charcoal in there too. Some steerback corridors, my favorite of the corridors, with that orange pectoral fin. Water's pretty murky right now, so you can't really see it. Once they color up, they'll look pretty good. Have a few of those in the 75 gallon. Oh ho, this is the guy. This is
This is what we've been waiting for.
this
All
is
right,
one of
here
the
we
ones
go.
I've been. I don't know how to.
Let's get-
Palatris puffer. So my understanding is this is like a new species from Thailand. Not much known. Like I was trying to do any kind of research. I think they have some slight spines on them, and sounds like they get about 3 inches. In terms of aggression, I don't know. I'll have to kind of play around in the QT room and see how he acts. But I was super excited.
He looks
Bringing
neat.
a new puffer. This guy looks neat. The fact he's floating in this little cup tells me he might be a biter. Because
Okay.
like a lot of the hairy puffers, dragon puffers, potato puffers, typically get shipped in like these little plastic containers. That way they don't like shotgun their way through the bag. I've actually had that
wow.
happen.
So, okay, so not a community fish at all, probably.
Well, yeah, and that's just my presumption seeing the way he's shipped here, but we'll see.
Okay. Sounds good.
So super excited about that guy. We'll definitely have to get some B-roll on that guy for
Yep.
sure.
All right, 2.5.
All right. Mystery snails. Blacks.
Not much to say there.
Not much to say about them. I guess Mystery snails, they're pretty fun to have. All right, here we go. Order some cool bettas. Robert wants to take one home, so he just
About
kind of went happy
time.
on order. So I think this is the, I think it's called the White Ghost Crown Tail.
What?
I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. There's some sweet iridescence going on. That
Okay.
guy.
I'll get B-roll in a little bit. The bettas usually color up like almost instantly.
There's a couple other cool ones in there, so I'm excited to see how those are going to come out. Pea puffers, oh man, they came in nice and big, literally like the size of peas, if not bigger.
They're more like edamame.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm like hungry.
Yeah.
All right. Coolie loaches.
Noodles.
Oh man, they came in nice and big. Got some spaghetti in here.
Dude,
Love
they
these guys.
are big.
I got a trick on catching these guys. So these are not my worst fish to catch. So we keep a pistol hut in there, and we just like cork our
lift it
thumb
up.
on the hole, and then just dump them in the net, and then kind of like guide them into the bag. So I don't have to sift through sand or anything like that.
Yep, it's the worst.
All right, Singapore shrimp. I do love these guys.
You do. It's
Oh, we got a nice red one in the back
it's near
there.
75, right?
Yeah, I think I got 6 or 7 in there. Kind of use them as an additional kind of filtration since they do have the little fans out there that collect particles in the water. So in theory, they're kind of acting kind of like a clam or an oyster kind of bed if you've ever seen those interesting research videos. So that's kind of one reason why I did put them in there, to try to collect any end to try to possibly float through the water column. Cardinal tetras, yeah, looks like we got a DOA in there. Some wilds. Starting to get a little bit bigger than some of the previous ones I've ordered, so that's kind of good. Hopefully that's a track to see, getting bigger.
Oh, poor fella.
Yeah. Always have to have cardinal tetras every week.
Ooh, look at those.
Box number 3.
Ooh, see, you're crazy. You're kind of nutty.
Live dangerously. Let's see what we got here. Living Rams. So I threw some of these in 75 as well.
These guys are very underrated.
Yes, I think they look awesome in a planted setup. So when you get these guys, put them in there with plants, I think they start coloring up a little bit more. This is one of the fish that kind of catches my attention. So that when I walk through the shop, you get those like pinkish kind of red highlights on the fins. It always makes me stop when I got like a nice male or female kind of showing color in there.
They do well in colder water than the German rams too.
Correct. Yeah, so like 76, 78 is kind of perfect for those guys.
Awesome.
All right, German blue ram. So they're hot cousin right here. So a little on the smaller
we usually
side.
get these guys from Dean, but you know when Dean can't produce enough, then you know we order them.
We gotta order them, and they've been kind of hit or miss. Some of them have been pretty good. So see how these guys will look in maybe like 3 days here.
Yep.
But yes, you got to keep these guys hot. So you're looking at easily over 80 degrees on keeping the blue rams. I get a lot of people saying, hey, they're not doing that great. I ask them why. They say, well, I have it at 78. Well, you got to go like 82 and above reality to keep these guys well. So
Fuego.
Precox rainbows. Probably one of my favorite rainbows to sell. Kind of like, I kind of think of them like a tetra a little bit. So they don't get too big, and they're pretty peaceful for a rainbow, and really modestly priced. So take a variety of water conditions. Pair ups well with angelfish too. All right, Corsimulus. Corridor we don't always bring in the shop here. These guys will get some nice kind of freckling going on once they calm down. So these will be really good looking, and probably on some B-roll film here later. Making Jimmy work on that B-roll.
I know. I usually come in a few days later.
It's more Simulus here. Yeah, they look like they shipped really well for a Corridor. So. All right, chocolate Australopithecus. So we had the golds earlier, and this is the chocolates. So I would say chocolate's kind of a misnomer. I'd really call these more purple in my eye, but see that boy right there? That's a sexy looking fish.
Yeah, wow, look at that tail.
These guys are cool.
So much color with these Killifish.
Okay. And I find these guys not too aggressive. Now I wouldn't like throw these in with like Brigate Rasboras. I think they will kind of destroy those guys. But like I think with a neon tetra, these can be kept with them. Keep these guys a little bit on the cooler end. Make sure you do have a top with any of the Killifish. They are jumpers.
That's how most people lose them.
Was this box number
3.5?
3.5? Yeah. Aqueous pencilfish. Staple pencilfish to have in the shop.
Yeah, we unboxed these last time.
Yeah, I can't remember if I said last time if we had them in there. Great with the pistos, according to Dean. They don't steal food from the babies. Kind of a nice fish. Kind of hangs mostly in the upper to mid column of the tank. And they're kind of pretty. And it's interesting. They change color. If you turn the lights off on them, they're like white and with like a cherry red anal fin.
And they're pretty inexpensive.
Yeah. Neon tetras.
Look
Super
good.
ghostly. Yeah. Good
No
size.
giveaways.
Yeah.
Good sign.
Move a lot of these every day. Great beginner fish. Kind of like one of my top 5 beginner fish that for anyone to start with. Always like recommending these for anyone new in the hobby. Not too big, not too small. Alright, Pista Orange Flash. And these came in pretty good. Might even see a female possibly in there. So they don't guarantee me females. I have to tell a lot of people that when I order them, even if I order 20 of them, I might be lucky to get 3 females at best.
Wow,
So,
I wonder why.
yeah. Well, mainly because the males look awesome. They know that's what pet shops want to sell. So they usually go with boys at first, and as that batch gets a little bit smaller, that's when the females kind of come in heavy towards the end of those order cycles. Alright, Pisto Cockatoides Super Red. These are my favorite, I think, of the Pistos, the size of Borellis. I like these ones because I always think they kind of got a hot rod paint job going on. They got those fire flames. So, pretty cool fish. Love these guys.
Have you seen the blue steelhead ones?
I'm not sure if I have.
Okay, yeah, those are really, really cool. I want to see them in.
Some more neon tetras. Just to give you an idea, you know, we go through like 100 easily a week. Doesn't hurt that I was gonna say it doesn't hurt because I got a 75 there. Neon tetras in any Planet tank looks sweet. Senegal bikers. The swimming hot dog that eats anything.
Wow, they put 3 of them in a bag, huh?
In the bag. Miss water. These guys are cool. Great entry level biker, Bashir. If you're trying to get into these guys, yeah, it's an interesting family. Very ancient. I kind of always think they act a little funny too for fish. So.
All right, on to box 4.
Let's not stab the cameraman. All right, box number 4. What goodies do we have in here? Woohoo! Oh yeah, that's
Is that
sweet. Yeah.
Dragon Pearl Scale?
Dragon Pearl Scale. Did I order that? I don't remember. That's a cool looking betta.
That is a cool looking betta.
That guy is gonna find a home in probably like 48 hours.
Hot diggity daffodil.
What do you think, Justin?
I like it.
Ooh.
That one's cool.
Yeah. That's good. That looks like a candy, maybe? I think what they're
It
calling
does look like a candy corn.
Alright. That's a sweet looking betta. I'm all excited. Alright, cherry shrimp.
Oh, we
Funny,
ordered cherry shrimp?
well, funny story was, my other vendor wasn't giving me a word if they were going to be delivering, so I was kind of a safety net here, just ordered just a few cherry shrimp. Not something I normally do, but these actually came in pretty good, so we're going to be pretty good on cherry shrimp for this weekend. Come on down and buy some cherry shrimp.
Pineapple shrimp, coconut shrimp,
Alright, so Emperor Tetras.
the Kili Tetra.
Like these. These are quickly becoming like some of my favorite Tetras, like species-wise. I think they're amazing looking. I haven't played with them at home yet, but just like in shop. Just
I have them at home. They're awesome.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Blue neon guppies. Those will look pretty good here under probably like a nice Monterey light. That'll be a sweet looking fish. People are gonna go home with some nice guppies. 4.5 here. I think I made it through school. I could count. 1, 2, All right. All right, these I believe should be my Thai flag crown tails. This is the one I was kind of trying to order for myself, possibly. I did get some other ones in. I was feeling like Robert needs to take a betta home.
Dude, look at that tail.
That's cool. I like the crown tails and like the Dumbo half moons, but I think a crown tail when the male's flashing, especially if it's like a double crown tail, sweet fish. All right, this is like the black one I ordered. Black betta.
I like that one.
That's a cool fish.
Wow.
I mean, I'll probably say that about any
black,
betta.
Murder it out.
Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Oh, it's Robert's favorite barb. Dessas. Have to have those literally in every week. Some more Odessa barbs. Looking ghostly, but looks sweet in about 72 hours.
Exactly. No more, no less.
No more, no less, yeah. Powder blue female grammies. Probably the most popular grammie in the shop. If a lot of people like these, nice little splash of color, doesn't get too big.
Why do we always order females, Robert?
Well, that's because the males are usually kind of aggressive, so that's why we get the females in. So.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter brownie. Rummy nose. Nice big. Got some tank raised ones on these guys.
Oh, nice.
Those will be. These will probably move because they're big. So some people are going to want that for some more established community tanks, especially if they're kind of going in with some like angelfish.
Is that more rummy noses?
Yep, some more rummy nose.
Okay.
Typically Tetras I do 50, and then we got one more. Oh, that's another, I believe, Thai flag betta.
Looks like a Captain America one.
There you go. Got a
You
nice
like the
little,
blue ones, huh?
I like them all. I like all colors.
got a nice little white kind of stripe down the head right there.
That is cool.
Some people are going to go home with some sweet bettas.
I'm going to have like 10 netted by the end.
2,000 Siamese alligators.
Look who just arrived.
It's Randy. Box number 5. See if we could hit Jimmy in the head with this.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure that went like 10 feet that way. Brigate rasboros. Another fish. Got to order them every week. Awesome nano fish. They don't get a whole lot bigger than that.
Yep.
For those
If
like
you guys
5
want
gallon
red
tanks.
in your tanks, that'll be it right there.
Yeah. Take a little while to color up, but when they do, they're worth it. Alright, Luminous Rainbow. Probably my favorite of the rainbows.
My favorite.
Yeah, the
It's
red
my fish of
neons.
the year,
Yeah.
2018.
Males, when these guys color up, sexy fish.
Yep.
Panda cories. Yeah, I get some panda cories. Came pretty good. These are actually a really good shipment of these panda cories. And for you local breeders out there, I will give your store credit for these panda cories if you can breed me them. You gotta talk to me though first. L183, I think this is the Starlight Pleco.
First star I see tonight.
Three
Just
of
give me
those
these
little guys.
obnoxious captions everywhere.
L128, so we got the Blue Phantoms. Cool Plecos. I'm surprised I haven't taken any of these home to play with. I move these every week. Gorgeous fish. Color up. Nice looking bright blue color.
I still have mine.
You
They,
still-
they take a while to grow though.
yeah.
Final countdown.
Pearl Grummies. Not anticlimactic. These are like sweetest Grummy I think out there.
They're so
Looks like I
big.
got a lot of females maybe in here, but there's a boy right there. You got that peachy kind of throat starting to come in there. These guys will look cool in probably about 48 hours. When fully mature, awesome looking fish. Great alternative to an angelfish. Like Corey said, at least a 29 gallon for these guys. Ooh, if a Haka puffer. This is a special order for a guy. Little dude. Little dude. So amazes
Yeah,
me.
we hardly get these guys.
Yeah, they just finally came out. It's weird. They kind of changed the name. They weren't calling them Fahaka. I think they're calling them like a Nile on the list. Yeah, that bag is not showing them too well.
Can't
This
see.
dude is like thumbnail size, literally.
Oh.
And he turns into an 18-inch paint machine later. So I think that's always just kind of funny to me. Oh, this box. This is a good box here. Tiger Turquoise Discus.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Pivot, pivot. There you go.
That's going to be a cool fish. Definitely worthy of some B-roll on this guy.
There's gonna be so much B-roll. There's 5 boxes.
What's your favorite discus, Jeremy?
White forest butterfly.
Interesting.
Yep. They're showcase ones.
Okay, another one right there. Here we go. Are they, oh, I think these are some orange lasers. These ordered these last week. Flew off the shelf in days. So I still got some people who are looking for them.
Justin loves these ones.
Awesome looking fish. This is a sweet quarry. I kind of forget about these. These is definitely, these got to make it home at some point. Or maybe into the 75 if I remove the stir-bys.